We're going to rattle through. We've got 2 more acts to go. Let's have a quick break. We're going to welcome now to the stage the fantastic, some of you know him, some of you unfortunately have to work with him, the fantastic Steve Holmes!
You can't get 2 fat men and a stool on the same stage. Well, unless you're in the last act. Forgive me. Apologies, I've come overdressed. I also haven't remembered to remember what I've got. While I was doing this, I found out that my memories started to go a little bit, so I've got 2 things in common and 1 thing apart from Donald Trump. Can't remember what day of week it is. Don't care. I need prompts to be able to do anything. They're the 2 things I've got in common. When I've at parties, I can read.
Microphone. Yeah, I guess it works, doesn't it?
Excuse me. Many apologies. It's a little ditty and a little bit of a thing about my youth.
It's emotional. Very emotional. I think I might cry. I was 12 years old when I first experienced what was to become my obsession, my secret passion, my sacred pastime. My first fan was my friend from school at his house in the dining room while his parents watched songs of praise in the next room. Guide me home, thou great Redeemer, echoing through the walls like a divine soundtrack into our descent into madness. He was in complete control. Like a lion table with a chair and a whip demanded my response, tantalizing me with every twist, every trap, every cursed maneuver. He delayed the next treat until he'd wrung every drop of joy from my current dilemma. For hours he teased me back and forth, like a sadistic metronome of bass. I begged for mercy. He offered me none, only further tantalizing excitement. The jeopardy increased, the tension rose. My palms were sweaty, my knees were weak, my arms were heavy, waiting in vivid anticipation for the climax. Sorry, stole that one. Our appetite soared in a wild, heartfelt crescendo, and then, with the final blow, he trotted off to the kitchen for pop and crisps, leaving me desolate, spent, quivering at the table, like a newborn wailing to the world. I wept softly to myself, slow, sniffling sobs, searching for a shred of integrity upon which I could rebuild my ego, my reputation. The echo of love divine or love's excelling seeped through the wall, drawing into my stunned consciousness. Finish then thy new creation, pure and spotless let us be. That was my first experience of Dungeons and Dragons, slain by a girl on the Firetop Mountain. If you thought that was going somewhere else, well, shame on you. And you've obviously never seen my charisma stat, or tried to seduce a goblin with a lute solo. Ha! Now let's talk Dungeons and Dragons. This game is not cool, or it wasn't anyway. It was the pursuit to be hidden from your friends, dismissed by your relatives, and sniggered at by the lowest in the land. Stamp collectors, those specky, squinting archivists of adhesive history, train spotters armed with duffel coats, notebooks, and stubby little pencils, like budget Bond villains with a timetable fetish. Yeah! Even Rotherham United supporters. God bless Rotherham, he's had some harsh treatment today, I have to say. God bless them with their sad devotion to all things Miller. Look down, they all look down on us. Us the enlightened few. Us, the dice whisperers. Oh, we were a shadowy little cabal of character sheets and cursed artifacts. While others chased footballs, we chased dragons. While they debated refereeing decisions, we debated whether a gelatinous cube could be reasoned with. Spoiler, no, it cannot. We were mocked by those who thought that Monopoly was edgy. Cluedo was intellectual. But we knew the truth. We knew the true power came not from popularity, but from rolling a natural 20 while wearing a wizard's hat and eating Wotsits. Dungeons & Dragons is a game of power, of intellect and bravery, or at least that's what we told ourselves, while furtively hiding the rulebooks under our beds like contraband. One boy, usually the one whose parents tolerated their dining room being turned into a portal to Middle-earth each weekend, took on the role of Dungeon Master. Part storyteller, part sadist, part person who you really would not leave alone with the family's computer unsupervised. You know the type. Owns a cape but not a coat. Got a VPN sponsor for the podcast. That sort of person. He described the world to us. We tried to negotiate our way through it. Like a hapless bunch of virgins whose closest brush to danger was 2 hours of shandy at a school dance and dancing around to Prince Charming. Blimey, they were the days. When I got the chance, they gave me the power. I had the power. When I got the chance to be the master for the first time, it was terrifying. Holding the whole world in my mind, every creature in the book there for me to deploy, all options available, free to subject my willing victims to hours of spite, tickling enjoyment, nervous trepidation and unending fun. Well, that was what I thought. My mother, playing Martin the Chaotic Cleric, looked totally bored and totally confused. She tried to make friends with the bad guys, insisted that chaotic does not mean evil. Then I knew it when it happened. She said, Sunday name, Stephen. I was only ever Stephen when I was in trouble, my poor mother. Oh, God bless her. I killed her with a cockatrice. She just wasn't a 13-year-old boy. She did try. She scuttled off to the kitchen and bought back sweets and drinks. Well, quinoa crisps and herbal tea. But she just wasn't a 13-year-old boy. There is something in this, I promise. Still, I admire the spirits. Not many people get turned to stone by mythical poultry and still argue about alignment charts on the way to the kitchen. All young boys, every single one of them. This is my turn for the masturbation joke, just so you understand. Everybody's had one today. This is my turn. All young boys have powerful arm muscles. Some say it's badminton. Others claim it's table tennis. But you can always spot a Dungeons and Dragons player by the strength of their wrist. It's only the dice rolling. Honestly, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Everything was sacrificed at the altar of the game. Social life? Nah. Sports? Only if you count as sprinting to the kitchen to get more Monster Munch. Romance? Well, I did have a girlfriend for a fortnight. Seemed like forever, to be fair. 2 Friday nights of watching me and my mates squeeze through tight passages searching for a quick goblin was enough for her. She was off to the park, exercising her own tight passage, smoking fags, drinking cider, probably rolling a dice, if you know what I mean. She said I was too into it. You couldn't understand. She couldn't understand that we were about to face a beholder. She said, you're about to face being single. Fair play to her, she were right. Girls were never seen playing the game. It's purely a boy thing. The artwork made that pretty clear. Female characters were always, well drawn. let's put it this way, I wouldn't have needed a mirror to slay Medusa. 13-year-old me would have been looking nowhere near the head. I'd have had my weapon out and had it so quickly you could say roll initiative. The women in the books that you used to read, they all, I can only describe as battle lingerie. It's like skimpy leather outfits with tiny little metal plates that covered their modesty. It was like a cross between Welding World and the pages of the Case catalogue that always ended up stuck together just after Christmas. You know, about page 342, I think. I missed the Case catalogue. They're all online. Oh, the digital world is not a better world, I'll tell you that. Recently, I've started playing with one of my mates. We're now in our mid-50s, and his kid, he was 13, his mates from school. I mean, it's strange. I don't mean in a U-tree sort of way. I just mean they don't get it. They don't get any of the cultural references. I played a rogue called Vito. Told him I was going to make the innkeeper an offer he can't refuse. And they said, what? Take gold pieces and the potion of healing? No, just don't get it. They haven't read the literature, they haven't the attention span. As I just said, they've never even heard of the Case catalogue. They've not appreciated the artwork. To them, fantasy art is Minecraft skins and Fortnite emotes. They don't even have paper character sheets. They use an online app. An app. How can you get enjoyment when you can't tick off your hit points as you approach death? It's like birthday cards when you're over 50. I tried to explain Thaco to them. They thought it was a TikTok challenge. I said, roll for initiative. I said, is that a loot box? It's like playing D&D in a parallel universe, where the monsters are fine, but the players are from a different dimension entirely. Still, they're good lads. They may not know the game, they may not know any of the cultural references, but they do know how to make me laugh, and that's worth at least a +3 morale bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been magnificent. Thank you very much.
No, mate, I'm gonna leave it all where it is. Except my glasses.
It's fucking annoying when people don't tidy up and